Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Peyton Tolley. How about a report on him, Chris?
This guy's pitched in several different roles. He's started, he's done long relief. It'll be interesting today to see how they use him. I think you have to go hitter to hitter, inning to inning. And if he's having success, you let him go as long as he possibly can.
Coming up on the first pitch, leading off, Carlos Gonzalez. And that's how this series begins. Swings through that. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. That's a ball. Got him swinging. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Just underway here at Fenway. Swing and a miss. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. That's a ball. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on. Ball. Tolley, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. That one lifted to left. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, to Imanaga. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every 5th day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Popped up. Chisholm under it. There's one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Roman Anthony.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Ripped to short. On the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Third, left fielder, Jaron Durant.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jaron Durant. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got the pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Judge with a homer in his last game. Fastball is outside. Judge working through some struggles lately. There's a 1-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well. Yeah, there's no doubt, Boo. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
No score here in the second. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Got him swinging for the kill. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston. Trevor Story. Trevor Story.
Yeah, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That keeps the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now. In the air, right field. Gonzalez should have this one. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
That's in for a strike. And that one wrapped foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air on the infield, Chisholm brings it in, and the inning is over. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop Jordan Westbrook.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now at the plate, Jose Caballero.
He's struggled to make contact lately. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
Wells leads off first with 1 away. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carlson on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting right fielder, number 17.
Forced to cover. A lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run. And just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time. That's pretty special.
Here's your 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the ballpark, we talked earlier about how one-sided this matchup has been historically. It's still early, Singy, but we're seeing much of the same today.
Yeah, Boog, sometimes these trends get in a team's head a little bit, and the opponent just plays with extra confidence. If you're on the wrong end of it, you've got to find a way to change the vibe.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hey! The 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground. And foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. And there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now it's the power speed combo. Juan Carlson.
Nope, that's the ball.
First and second, no outs as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Sliced hard but foul. Smashed to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Home run number 30 on the year, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
In the air to left center, Phillips coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, left field, Phillips gets under it. That's out number 2.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate, flying to right his first time. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first. And Story is out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope. The better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past are the days when you been broke. Been hurt, been scarred.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more in play than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.